So you want to raise $1 million. Well, let's get into where the money is actually flowing out of. So show me the money. Now, I know it's shocking for a lot of Americans, but the world is bigger than the United States. And here's what you need to understand. Don't get all caught up into friends and family rounds, pre-seed, bridges, Series A, Series B. Don't worry about that. Let's just kind of talk you through a couple different stages on what that funding looks like. So in the side of the United States, the median pre-seed round is $500,000. When you look at the rest of the world, it's about $416,000. Now, this matters because you're going to have to raise money on average before a startup raises its first seed round. It takes about 3 years. So kind of think about that as when you think about where you're locating yourself. Now, we're going to get into why you need to care about where the money is. But as you can see, right, should be no shock. Ton of money is coming out of the Bay Area. Money is coming out of NYC. What might kind of make you perk up is the money that's coming out of Seattle, DC Metro, and even the fact that Southern Florida is one of the top places in which venture capital is being invested into startups. But like I said before, it's not just about the US. Some people want to start their companies in Europe. So you take a look at this, and it shouldn't be shocking that London, one of the financial capitals of the world, is coming out there in power, investing inside of venture capital and investing in startups. However, I want you to take a look at this and really pay attention. These numbers right here are for the entirety of 2021, the entirety of 2021. While these numbers for the United States are just for the first half of 2022. And these are in the billions, right? So when you're thinking about where do I want to start up, where do I want to build my company, where do I want to raise money from, the reality is this: the Bay Area alone does about 5x more investment than London. And when you take a look at this, all the other cities that you start racking up, clearly, and it shouldn't surprise anybody, the United States is where the money is if you're looking at getting investment dollars from venture capital for your startup. Now, why should you care about where things are located? In this globally distributed world, in this world in which all of us are used to working remote, talking with people through Zoom, doing deals that don't require you to be sitting in front of a people, the reality is that still today, 63% of all VC deals take place with startups, with companies that are headquartered within 186 miles from the VC's office. Location is directly correlated to the likelihood of the amount of funding you are going to get, and is directly correlated to the likelihood that a VC firm is going to invest in you, in your startup. So location absolutely matters. There's a whole lot of different things to talk about with valuations and others that is locally based, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But as always, if you got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Feel free to reach out to me on this platform, or if you want to go straight to LinkedIn, give me a message, give me a shout. I always love talking with the community, always love helping great entrepreneurs fulfill their dreams.